Do you remember when you were a kid and you couldn't wait to grow up? You thought adulthood would mean freedom, staying up late, making your own choices, and just doing whatever you wanted. But then you actually grew up, and suddenly freedom didn't feel free. It felt heavy. The choices weren't simple anymore. The responsibilities piled up, and you realized, wow, nobody actually warned me it would feel like this. Most days it feels like life is racing ahead, and you just try to catch up. And when you fall behind, you start wondering, am I the only one struggling this much? But you're not. Trust me. So today, let's get into this and talk about why growing up feels so overwhelming, and why even in the middle of all this chaos, you're doing better than you think. Let's start with the future. When you were younger, adulthood was painted like a neat little timeline. Graduate, land a job, get married, buy a house, live happily ever after. But the reality? It's more like standing at a crossroad with 1,000 signs pointing in different directions. And every sign says pick me or you'll regret it. And so you start asking yourself, what if I choose wrong? What if I waste years chasing the wrong thing? What if everyone else is moving forward while I'm still stuck? That fear of uncertainty is one of the biggest weights you'll ever carry. I know people in their 20s, 30s, even 40s who still feel like they don't have it figured out. And you know what? That's okay. Because life isn't a straight line. It's a series of turns, mistakes, and course corrections. Even the people who look like they have it all mapped out, most of them will change directions at least once. So if you feel lost right now, it doesn't mean you're behind. It means you're human, and you're still writing your story. Then there's money, the silent battle most of us fight. You know that feeling when payday comes, and before you even touch your salary, it's already gone. Rent, bills, maybe loans, maybe helping family. And by the time you take a deep breath, you're already counting the days until the next paycheck. Meanwhile, online you see people your age buying cars, traveling the world, upgrading their lives, and you're sitting there wondering, what am I doing wrong? But here's the thing, financial struggle doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're in the stage almost everyone passes through. Ask anyone who's comfortable now, and they'll tell you stories about scraping by, hustling, and barely surviving. You're not stuck, you're building, and building takes time. Another reason growing up feels so overwhelming is identity. Who are you really? Are you the person your parents expect you to be, the one your culture demands? Or are you becoming someone completely different? And is that even okay? You see, as kids, we're given labels. You're the smart one. You're the quiet one. You're the one who'll make it big. But as you grow older, those labels start to feel wrong or incomplete. And then comes imposter syndrome. That ugly voice in your head saying, you're not good enough. You don't belong here. You're faking it. And sooner or later, everyone will see it. But here's the truth. Identity isn't something you decide once and never change. It's something you uncover, little by little, through experience, mistakes, and growth. You don't have to have all the answers yet. You're allowed to evolve. And then there's the part nobody prepares you for. Relationships. As you grow up, you lose people. Friends drift apart. The people you thought would always stay don't. Romantic relationships end. Even family sometimes feels distant or complicated. And one night you look around and realize you feel completely alone. That loneliness hurts more than most things. Because we all crave connection. We want people to walk with us. But growing up teaches us a hard truth. Not everyone is meant to stay. Some people are just passing through. They come to teach us something, and then their chapter in our story ends. And yes, that hurts, but it doesn't mean you're unlovable. It means life is making room for the right people, the ones who will actually walk with you for the long run. Until then, you learn to sit with yourself. You learn to love your own company, because sometimes the most powerful relationship you can build is with yourself. Let's talk about mental health. Adulthood comes with responsibilities, deadlines, expectations, and slowly, your mental energy drains. Some days you wake up tired, even before the day begins. If you've ever felt anxious about the future, burnout from work or school, or just exhausted from pretending you're okay, hear me. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are human. But here's the catch. Society celebrates hustle and productivity while ignoring rest. We're told to keep pushing, keep grinding, no matter the cost. But the truth is, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of your mental health isn't selfish. It's survival. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is slow down. And then there's social media. The endless highlight reels. The perfect pictures. The engagement announcements. The travel vlogs. The success stories. And you're sitting there comparing your messy behind the scenes to someone else's polished highlight reel. But here's the truth. Nobody's life is as perfect as it looks online. Everyone has struggles they don't post. Everyone. Growing up means reminding yourself. Your timeline doesn't have to match anyone else's. You're not late. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be for your journey. So yes, growing up is hard. It's messy. It's confusing. It's overwhelming. And some days, it feels unbearable. But it's also where you discover your strength, where you learn resilience, where you realize that even in the middle of the storm, you're capable of so much more than you ever thought. If today feels heavy, take it one step at a time. Don't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Your progress might feel small, but it matters. Every little step is building the foundation for the life you dream of. And one day, you'll look back at this season and realize the very struggles that once felt unbearable were actually shaping the strongest version of you. So don't give up. Keep growing. Keep going. Because your future self, they're already proud of you.